Okay, so I'm just shuffling the deck. And this is for Pisces collective reading. Pisces only, because Pisces is the best. Hey, none of the rest of the signs, yes. Alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull, I'm going to do 3 from this deck. And then I am going to pull from my own to clarify each card. Now I'm going to have to refer to the book. I'm going to read each card's meaning as is listed in the guide, and then I'm going to give my input on it too. And see what we get out of there. Now some of these cards, if they come out upside down, I kind of made a decision that I wasn't going to do any type of negative reading whatsoever. So anything negative comes up, or if the cards are upside down, we're going to read them right side up. So if you don't like that, might as well find you somewhere else to look and watch or whatever, you know. Okay, so I sorted all the cards. I did my prayer, did a little Bible study before. Have my candle going over here. Pulling cards on myself. It's quite accurate. Alright, so first we got Page of Cups. Now I'm going to read the exact definition or the exact meaning. My bad, from the guide, and then I'm going to pull, like I said, cards to clarify that card. And this is a collective reading. It is for Pisces only, but if you're not a Pisces and you're watching, who knows, sometimes you get messages for cross watchers, and Pisces will know because they'll be all in their mix. This there. Facts. Every Pisces is a star. You know this. Pisces are we're like chameleons. I noticed, like, a lot of Pisces, they can really like go anywhere, adapt in any type of situation. Not saying that we're the only sign that does, but for the most part, like any Pisces that I met, they're all well-rounded. So yeah, it's a trait that I actually attach to Pisces. Okay, so the moon was coming out, but I'm not going to take that card because I said I was going to pull the cards from the top of the deck, but who knows? If it was meant to be, it'll show back up, right? Page of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Cups, the Star. I always pull this card for myself. I really like affiliate this card with my whole life. The Star. It's not conceited. Just, I like me. And you should like you too. I'm looking crazy. I'm on here. Don't have no edge control going on. Had to wash, at least try to wash. There's a lot of locks up there. I'm looking crazy. This time make me crazy. Okay. Strength is at the bottom. We got King of Pentacles, and that's crazy because that was the card that came out with what card was that I just showed? Whatever card that was, there was like 2 cards came out, and the King of Pentacles was behind that card, and I was gonna take it, and I was like, no, because they both came out, and I didn't want to take. I was gonna take from the top of the deck. Okay, so Page of Cups, the Star, King of Pentacles. All right, I'm just shuffling these a little bit. I think shuffling the cards like helps me think too, or if I'm doing something with my hands. So, all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the Page of Cups. I kind of like Page of Cups. It kind of gives me like a easy like feeling for some reason, like calming. Okay. So, Page of Cups, a new creative idea or opportunity has come to you out of the blue. You are filled with dreamy aspirations about what is possible. You may receive an unexpected, pleasant surprise. Okay, so now that we have that, so it's basically saying look forward to something good is coming your way, some type of harvest or abundance. Like I really do like feel something good coming for you, Pisces. I swear, it's like a gut feeling, like closer and closer and closer and closer. Like just hang in there if you're going through it. Let's see what we got. Thorough, yeah, thorough for Page of Cups. Makes sense. When you're thorough, you definitely deserve those blessings. Like, I don't want to talk religion on here, but, you know, I am a believer in God. I have a lot of unorthodox ways, you know, when it comes to how I study and, you know, my relationship with God, but that's really between me and Him, so it's not like I have to follow any kind of rules, because I can do what the hell I want to, because that's what He said. At least in my okay, stay on point. Stay on point. And probably what I see with this is like, stay on point, because once you receive this harvest that's due to you, like, it doesn't have anything to do with any type of abilities, or, you know, what you want to call it, but you know how it's like more money, more problems. Now, as soon as you touch that, you already know, like, the problems are going to come. So it is very important that you stay on point, because it's always the closest people to you. It's always the people that you don't expect. It's always the people that you help the most, and that's just what it is. So stay on point. Stay on point. And this is coming in like really soon. Like, I kind of feel like some of you Pisces have kind of like really been going through it, like feeling almost unstable, you know, like mentally unstable, to the point it's like you don't know whether you're coming or going, but then it's like there's nothing really wrong, you know, what's going on, but you're just kind of feeling off. Like, I feel like there's some type of blessing that's about to come, and I had Killing It come out for the Star card. So yeah, if you're the Star, more than likely you're killing it. Keep killing it. Keep making them mad. Okay, so the Star card, the actual, let's see what they say, if I can find it. The Star. This is a powerful time for inspired action. Channel through your authentic self. Be open to possibility and stay true to yourself. Have faith and trust in the universe, and you will share in its gifts and blessings. Like, something is coming. Like, something is really coming for you, Pisces. Like, man, something is coming. Like, just stay 10 toes down, stay grounded, stay on point. Like, don't get discouraged. Don't let nothing come and distract you. Like, whatever comes along, you know, before you actually get to see what it is, like, don't be careful about who you even have around you at this point. Like, you might even like want to do an audit. Like, I always do. I say it's time for an audit when I have too many people around me in my life, and it's like, they're overwhelming me or abusing me or using me, like, it's time to do a fucking audit because I have to get rid of the people, you know. If they drain on me, then I can't perform at my full potential. Look at that. Star. You're a star. You're a star, darling, and you are also a go-getter. And when the haters start coming around and you start feeling it, trust your gut. Stay on point because you're killing it. Only like a star would. Go get it. Go get that money, money, money. That money, money, money. Like, if you're worrying, like, for real, you know, just like relax. Like, it's time to really, you know, relax and take it all in. But it's like, I kind of feel like most of you already know this because of what you've put out there. Let's say, like, in the universe, as you would say, if that's how you speak. Or just, I'm just saying, like, how thorough you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still go through some things. It's like, to me, I kind of feel like the thorough people, they go through the most. Like, just from personally people that I know, it's like, man, perseverance. And while you're doing that, once you get that, flex on them. They just jumped out. I didn't put them to any card, but it's like, it's so fitting. So let's keep them. Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy though. Like, just, you know, I could relate to that too. Like, just being thorough and you like, yo, listen, it seemed like ain't nothing jumping, or every time something going on with me, it's always something. Eventually, feeling like things just, like, the good time just don't ever last forever, and it's taking forever to come back. Like, it's on the way. It's on the way. It's on the way. Yep. Just stay on point. Just stay on point. My twinkle little stars. Tell them how you feel. How does it feel? How does it feel? Okay, I'm going to put that with the King of Pentacles, and then we're going to get one more. Well, I guess two more. That's just the way it was coming out. So we did 3 on each card. 3 on 3. 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. Everything has been in threes. Might need to go play that number. 3, 3, 3, 313, 303, 303, 033, 330. Okay. Well, obviously, there must be somebody around, and you really need to tell them how you feel, because it came out twice, and it came out under the King of Pentacles. So we're going to read that, because this might be the person, like whoever the King of Pentacles is that's in your life right now. You might be holding something back from them, and you're not sure on how to tell them, because you feel like if you tell them, it's going to throw something all the way off track. But it's like, tell them how you feel, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you don't have to, man, you don't have to do nothing or whatever that you don't want to do. Like, you know, stand up, stand on that shit, stand on your word. You only got to press, but you can soft press. Like, what's good? I don't like this. We need to do this different. I'm just feeling like everything is just a conversation, man. And look, we'll fill out, be truthful. Because that's a part of being truthful, telling them how you feel. Like, don't hold that back. And, you know, a lot of times, like, when you're afraid, looking to say and reach out, probably, this is somebody, you might even have stopped talking to this person, or something changed or switched up with this person. Yeah, but it's like just be truthful, and I'm not saying every time it's gonna turn out, you know, for the good, but a lot of times, depending on who you're dealing with, like things could turn out for the better. Like if you're dealing with somebody else who's thorough and they're real, you know what I'm saying, and grown. Sometimes you could just come to an understanding, and it could be a better understanding, you know, obviously, because there's some type of problem, then we need to get a better understanding. Yes, we do. Let me see. I'm trying to put these the right way. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so it's about to jump off for you, Pisces. Just relax. Look. I said just relax. Relax your brain. I actually made that card because that is something my dad used to always say, relax your brain. Because I could get worked up. And I was a wart, whatever they say. I was one of them. So he said, relax your brain. Oh, hating on you, you're a star. I just told you were a star. Hating on you. Ready. Be ready. Stay ready. You never have to get ready. Never have to get ready. Of course, because that's what thorough people do. And that's how you stay on point. Stay on point. And when you're on point, you feel something. Trust your gut. Baby, because you are a star that's killing it. And they hating on you because you're a star. Go get her. Go get that money. And when they hate, relax your brain. It's just hate. But over here, the King of Pentacles, like I still want to read that. I'm playing. Because this is where we have the tell them how you feel. Be truthful and reach out. I got caught up in playing. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, you are confident, attracting, and managing wealth. You can translate your vision into something that is tangible, practical, and often lucrative. You are the ultimate business owner. Okay, so this might be something like at work. Yeah, this is something at work. A boss, with it being the King of Pentacles, this is something at work, and you need to just tell them how you feel. You know, be truthful. It's like one and the same, and it says reach out. So you might have to actually initiate this. You know what I mean? But I would say don't sweat it. Let me see. I almost want to kind of like pull some cards on this King of Pentacles. Tell them how you feel. Okay, I'm going to pull. I want to pull one card. Oh, don't pull anything. Oh, tell them how you feel, because this has something to do with getting justice. And it might even have to do with a Libra. This card actually has something to do. This card is about a Libra too. But telling them how you feel. The reason why I wanted to pull other cards is because it was like I wanted to see if I was able to say like what kind of outcome you might have, because I know sometimes that's scary. You like, I don't know what's gonna happen, especially if you like pressing your boss and you don't know if that's gonna affect your job and your money, and if you ain't got nothing lined up, you like yeah. So I'm feeling like, yeah, see, it has, and this is kind of weird, like it has its own meaning. Don't look at my nails. But this right here, that's referring to Libra, the scales. Tell them how you feel. Yeah, I feel like after you have this conversation, I feel like the conversation is going to work in your favor. So I'm just, okay. Take time to heal. That fell out. Didn't really want to pull that right there, but let's see. About the justice. You telling them how you feel. Like, so once you tell them how you feel, like, I really feel like this is going to work out in your favor. And even if it doesn't seem like it at the time, it's still going to work out in your favor, only because of the simple fact that you're the star. So things might be working in your favor, and it might be in your favor like for the long run. So it may not seem like right now anything much is going on. But while all of that is happening, you definitely need to relax your brain, because of the fact that it's coming. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And I kind of want to say, like, a lot of you Pisces know that it's coming. And that's probably why you're getting this. Like, it's like, trust your gut. Like, trust it and relax. Like, you know what's up. You know what's good. Like, you know what you put out there, and you're going to be due for it back. Like, we go through things because we have to learn these lessons, and we have to actually grow, and we have to get rid of the people around us that's just like sucking the life out of you, or they're blocking your blessings. Like, that's the thing. Like, you have to be accountable for like people that you have around you, because you can definitely have somebody in your space and to block your blessings. Like, it's crazy. Oh, I was over here, started talking. Okay, like, I wanted to pull something on the justice, like you getting justice. Like, step back and breathe. Like, if any of you are worrying about something, like, you really, really, really need to relax. You need to relax, because, you know, that can create anxiety, and anxiety does a whole lot of damage. It is one of the worst things in the world. I hate it bad. I really, really, really feel for people that have to deal with anxiety, because, like, everybody has anxiety. You know what I'm saying? You are a star, baby. Well, there's no denying it at this point. Like, how many cards do I have to pull to tell you that you're a star? What do we have here? Time will tell. Okay, so basically what I'm getting here is, like, there's harvest and abundance waiting on you. Okay? And you haven't reached this point yet, and that's for whatever reason. Like, you know, I don't know if it's you still have, you know, whatever the reason is. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I mean, we can look into that on another time if you want to. But there's some time here before it comes. So relax, because it's coming. Everything's going to be okay. And when it do come, you are going to continue to be killing it. You're still going to be the star. Don't be afraid of this King of Pentacles. Tell them how you feel. Reach out and be truthful. The outcome will be in your favor, because you're going to get justice. Yeah, like, stick with it. Perseverance. Flex on them. And time will tell. Like my clock. Oh. It's 3 o'clock. I didn't even realize that, and I said 3, and it's 3 o'clock. Oh, that's crazy. I just happened to look and see how I put the hands on the clock that I drew. It's 3 o'clock. 3 seems to be very significant here, you guys. Let's see. Yeah. So be patient. I guess now is the time to exercise your patience, and where you're at as far as on a maturity level, like, you've matured a whole lot. Like, a lot of you are very wise, like, even at young ages. Like, even if you're young watching this, like, you're still wise. I'm getting 10 years ahead. So if you're 20 watching this, you have the maturity of a 30-year-old. If you're 30 watching this, you have the maturity of a 40-year-old. 50. You get it. I'm 50. Okay. I like to believe that I'm wise. But it's just a matter of, and also, I'm just getting this. Closed throat chakra. Take time to heal, right? Sometimes, like, we can be so ready for our harvest. Now, a harvest can be, it doesn't have to be something tangible. Like, you could be praying and looking for a peace of mind, and when it comes, that's your harvest. That's like your gift, and from whatever it is that you believe in. I'm not trying to have religion talk here, you guys, once again. But I can't help it. That's what I believe in. And if you believe in frogs are God, I support that. I would ribbit with your ass all day. So don't even tell me I can't talk about God. But yeah, like, whatever it is, I feel like there's still time needed to heal. And sometimes we feel like we're in a space that we weren't before. And yes, there was growth, and yes, there is a difference, in life and how you think and how you want to move now. But sometimes there's still some more work that needs to be done. And it might not necessarily be you. You might be there. You might be ready for that. It might not necessarily be you. It might be there's still some people that need to not be a part of this. That you need, like, a fallout is going to happen. There's going to be tower moments with this person because they don't really mean you well, but this would be a person that you would look out for if you were to come up. Like, sometimes things happen, so you can get rid of that before you actually get. Yeah, and I'm actually getting that there is, like, like, that is the case. Looking at the hating on you and then telling you to stay on point. Like, there might be somebody around you, and that could be the very thing that's holding up, and you might need to actually walk away from this and by telling them how you feel, even if you have to reach out to do it, just tell the truth. And I'm feeling like that could be it. Like, so it seems like you have some type of energy around you. If it doesn't apply to you, it just doesn't apply to you. Don't make it. Yeah, so you might have, and sometimes it could be a significant other, like, being in a relationship, and that it should have been over years ago, yet you're still in it. You're not feeling right. You're depressed. You don't have any type of peace. If it's a friend that drains you, and you're like, oh my God, I can't. Every time with him, her, there's something, and you gotta realign yourself and meditate and have a spiritual bath every time you talk to them. Like, sometimes it could be that too. So not always a significant other. It could be a friend, associate, whatever. Somebody that calls you all the time with their problems. And sometimes you need to learn how to actually say no and set boundaries, because even though you might not be in that I don't know how to say, we'll just say room so you can kind of follow me. Even though you might be aligned and at peace, and you have, good juju around you, like, having a person, involving yourself with a person that has so much darkness, there's always something, and I got a flat tire, and a goat ran out in the middle of the street, and you can't believe this, and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just you're still, like, making yourself vulnerable to that. Like, that's still around you, and all it takes is, you got to look at it in terms of spirit, energy. Look at it in the term of a spirit. Like, I can be in a room, you could be in a room, most positive, peaceful person, but you're in a room with a whole bunch of negative, dark, ignorant, and somebody says something to you, you're minding your business, but one miserable person, because they're miserable and mad that they woke up on the wrong side of the bed because they don't have a right one, because they just want to be mad all the goddamn time and it don't ever make sense, and just nasty, whatever, they bump you, right? Because that's how it should be happening. They bump you. And now this has turned into a whole altercation, and now I'm jumping on doing somebody's dishes. You know what I'm saying? And it's just because you were around that. You're around that, so you make yourself susceptible to that type of energy, and that energy sometimes can be blocking your blessing, even though you're not the actual initiator. You feel like you don't really engage with them, but sometimes just listening to that nonsense is engaging in it. Like, it's like, yo, sometimes you gotta tell somebody, yo, you ever realize you're the common denominator in all these stories that you tell me? Like, is it really them or is it you? Like, be truthful with the people. Be truthful with the people. I love when that happens. Especially with just starting this, like, I still question myself a bit. But I've been knowing this, like, since I was a kid. I've been seeing these things and kind of scared of it. And then I just started, studying it and looking into it. And it seems like I'm a little good at it, 'cause I'm a chosen one. Many are called upon, but few are chosen. Cafe racers. Alright, I'm going to do, I'm having so much fun with y'all. I always do, like, when I pull cards on myself, I always do I do, like, 2 overall cards, like, overall reading. Let's see, what's this? 10 of Wands. I'm going to look and see what that means. Oh. I was getting a card from the bottom. Hierophants. 10 of Wands. You are taking on extra burdens, workloads, and responsibility. You know it is only temporary, so you are willing to put in the hard work now to accomplish your goal and reap the rewards later. You are taking on extra burdens, workloads, and responsibilities. And that was like exactly what I just said about giving an example of sometimes people can be a burden, like talking to you about their troubles all the time. And especially if you're like me, I'm a person of what's the solution, though? All that, what's the solution? And then next thing you know, I'm caught up with this problem and it's not even mine. That's how it goes. Oh, the Hierophant. But I feel like even though we're saying all of that, though, like, that was just kind of like to break it down and explain the cards and like what I was, what I was getting. But at the end of the day, I'm so hood. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's like still relax your brain because you are a star. Like, in this, being a star, no matter what, they're going to be hating on you. You know what I'm saying? So all you can do is stay on point, because this is going to be a lifetime thing. Like, I feel when I've been around so many people that they're so baffled. Like, why do people hate on me? I helped them. I did this and this. Because I'm one of them people. But it's like, it comes with the territory. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay, the Hierophant. You are working with a teacher, mentor, or guiding authority. You will expand your knowledge and learn fundamental principles with a trusted source. Okay. So again, this is like saying something with work, like I mentioned earlier. So it might have something to do with it. Look at the Ten of Wands. Like this is the extra burden. Like you're taking on the extra weight of people. And that's not good. It's not good. You gotta leave the people alone. Leave them alone. Okay, so I think that's it. Like, I'm looking at this. It seems like I'm just, like, getting some more. It's not letting me, you know. Like, I feel like I want to go deeper into this. Don't forget to step back and breathe. Because worrying causes stress. Stress leads to depression and illnesses. And if you have an illness, it is definitely the #1 trigger to trigger your shit to get you going crazy, because I deal with it with my MS. Like, stressing is like automatic flare up. I try my best not to stress anymore, because I know I got Jesus on my side. Jesus on my side. That's a good song. Alright. Okay, so that's it. So it's going to be a little bit of time, but it's like, it's coming. And I kind of feel like you guys know it. It's just that time in between, you know, that it's a trying time. It's a hard time. It's a lot. And what you go through and what you're experiencing is like, it's so much. What's that on there? You go through so much. And it's like you go through so many transitions. But there is something coming for you, and it looks so great. It's coming. I don't know. It's like something over here. Like, it's just really telling me that has something to do with your job, with work. Like, but it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it don't fit, don't make it fit. Johnny Cochran, you must have quit. Like, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? This is a collective reading. This doesn't necessarily have to be you. This could be you over here and not you over here. I feel like this is everybody here with the star and flex on them, and you're killing it. Look, that's crazy. These fell out, and I said a minute ago, like, it might be some type of tower moment while you're waiting to get to that point. And I'm feeling like this has something to do with decision. So if something is about to jump off, it might be a tower moment, but I feel like it's kind of going to work in your favor in the long run. It might seem like a bunch of BS in the beginning, but I feel like it's really going to be helpful in the long run. That's why you have to persevere. Because all tower moments aren't necessarily bad. It can just be in reference to some type of change. Like the ending of something, basically. And this might be doing too much taking these cards, because the tower, they fell over here on my leg, and it fell like this. And there were just 2 cards underneath. But it's like coincidentally, like, look at these cards. And I was just talking about going through the motions right before you receive your abundance. Heartbreak, decisions. It might seem tough, but like I said, it's definitely going to be okay. You just have to really sometimes go through the tower moments, because the tower moments expose people. It just don't feel good, and sometimes it hurts. But when you receive your abundance, you're happy as hell that that person, them people are no longer around. Because if they were around, you know for a fact that you would have went all out your way to do for them, and the whole time they're hating on you because you're a star. Breathe and stop. And whatever the case, like, at the end of the day, like, for real, okay, yeah. Stay thorough. As long as you do that, like, you really don't have to worry about anything else. Like, just stay, keep it a buck, be you, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it's easier said than done, and all of us don't have, you know, you may not have the, you know, might not be that season in your confidence. But, like, yes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to come, and you're going to be flexing on them, or not. Or not, because who cares about the peanut gallery? But get rid of your own peanut gallery with these burdens. Get some of that off your back. Justice will be served. Might not feel that great at the moment. But that's just the way it has to be. Stand up to this King of Pentacles. There ain't nobody. However, justice will be served, and it doesn't seem like it at the moment, but in the long run it will. Just regardless of whatever happens, just always remember you're a star. Look at my bags. I like my bags sometimes, and sometimes they be bagging a little too much, and I don't like them. Yeah. I need to get some sleep. Okay. I guess we're done here. It's crazy. Like, we have 43 minutes. Damn it. I really want to, like, get into this because I'm, like, getting a whole bunch of, man, like, more into this than I want to get into that. If that makes any sense. You could get with this, so you could get with that. You could get with this, so you could get with that. You could get with this, so you can get with that. If you get with this, this is where it's at. Engine number 9. I don't know if I'm doing too much. Okay. Later. God, I thank you for the gifts. Thank you for overlooking this reading and covering me from head to toe. And now I'm going to read a little bit of Psalms 63 and 64. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'll see you later. It all seems bad, but it's just preparing you for